What if I told you that the person sitting just 30 feet ahead of you on your next flight is making more money than most doctors, lawyers, and engineers combined? And what if I told you that this person started with absolutely nothing? No connections, no family in aviation, just a dream and a plan. Today, on Flight Path USA, we are doing something no other channel has ever done before. We are giving you the complete salary breakdown of every single pilot level at American Airlines. From the very first day on the job, all the way to a senior captain with 20 years of experience. And trust me, the numbers at the end of this video will completely change the way you look at the person flying your plane. So stay with me because we are just getting started. Before we get into the actual numbers, you need to understand something very important that most people get completely wrong about pilot salaries. Most people think pilots are just employees like any other job. Clock in, clock out, get paid. That is absolutely wrong. Pilots in the United States are compensated through one of the most unique salary structures in the entire world. And once you understand how it works, you will realize why becoming a pilot in America is one of the smartest financial decisions a person can make. Pilots are not paid by the hour like regular employees. They are paid per flight hour, meaning every single hour they are actually flying that aircraft they get paid. And the rates are extraordinary. On top of their base flight, pay pilots also receive what is called a per diem allowance. This means every single hour they are away from their home base, whether they are in a hotel in Miami, a layover in London, or waiting in Dallas, they are getting paid extra. Every single hour. And then there are the benefits. Free flights for themselves, free flights for their entire family, health insurance, dental, vision, retirement pension, hotel stays fully covered. Now, are you ready for the actual numbers? Because this is where it gets really interesting. Let us start at the very beginning. You just finished your flight training. You passed your ATP license. You got hired at American Airlines as a brand new first officer. Congratulations, you are now making between $90,000 and $110,000 per year. Now I know what you are thinking. That sounds good, but not extraordinary. Hold on, because we are just getting started. Here's what most people do not realize. That $90,000 to $110,000, that is just your base salary. That does not include your per diem payments. That does not include your overtime flight hours. That does not include your annual bonuses. That does not include the value of your free family flights and full health benefits. When you add everything together, a brand new first officer at American Airlines is actually taking home the equivalent of $130,000 to $150,000 in total compensation in their very first year. Let that sink in for a moment. And remember, this is just the beginning of the journey. Fast forward 5 years. You now have 5 years of experience flying for American Airlines. You know the routes. You know the aircraft. You are sharp, experienced, and valuable. Your salary just jumped to between $150,000 and $185,000 per year in base pay alone. Total compensation with all benefits, we are now talking about $200,000 per year. $200,000 per year. To put that in perspective, the average American household income is around $75,000 per year. You, as a senior first officer, are making almost 3 times the average American family income. But wait, we have not even gotten to the captain level yet. And that is where things get absolutely extraordinary. After approximately 8 to 10 years, you upgrade to captain. You are now the person in command, the final authority on that aircraft, responsible for every single soul on board. And American Airlines pays you accordingly. A newly upgraded captain at American Airlines starts at $220,000 to $260,000 per year in base salary alone. Total compensation, including per diem bonuses and benefits, between $280,000 and $320,000 per year, nearly $250,000 annually. And here is the part that will really blow your mind. You are still considered a junior captain at this point. You have not even reached your peak earning years yet. Are you starting to see why pilots are in a completely different financial league? And now, the moment you have been waiting for. The senior captain. 20 plus years of experience. Flying the wide-body aircraft. The Boeing 777. The Boeing 787. On long-haul international routes. This is the peak of the aviation career pyramid. A senior captain at American Airlines with 20 or more years of experience earns between $350,000 and $430,000 per year in base salary. $430,000 per year. When you add in per diem payments for international layovers, profit-sharing bonuses, and the full benefits package, total compensation for a senior captain can reach $500,000 annually, $500,000 per year. And they are flying some of the most beautiful routes in the world: Paris, Tokyo, Sydney, London, getting paid to see the world and getting paid extraordinarily well to do it. Now here is something that makes this even more exciting for anyone considering a pilot career right now. The United States is currently experiencing the most severe pilot shortage in aviation history. Airlines are so desperate for qualified pilots that they are offering signing bonuses of up to $100,000 just to join. Some regional airlines are offering to pay for your flight training completely free just to secure you as a future pilot. Boeing has projected that the aviation industry will need 650,000 new pilots worldwide over the next 20 years. And a massive portion of those positions are right here in the United States. This means if you start your pilot training today, by the time you finish, airlines will be competing to hire you, not the other way around. The timing has never been better in the history of American aviation. So let us do a quick recap of what we covered today. A brand new first officer at American Airlines, $130,000 to $150,000 total compensation. A senior first officer with 5 years at $200,000 per year. A new captain, $280,000 to $320,000 annually. And a senior captain with 20 years of experience up to $500,000 per year. $500,000. Flying airplanes for a living. Now I want to ask you something, and I want you to answer honestly in the comments below. After seeing these numbers today, do you wish you had considered becoming a pilot? Because here's the truth, it is not too late. And in our next video, we are going to show you exactly how to start your pilot journey from zero, step by step. No matter your age or background, you do not want to miss that video. Trust me. So if this video gave you value today, hit that like button right now. It takes 1 second and it helps this channel reach more people who need this information. And subscribe, because every single week we are bringing you the most detailed, most honest aviation career content on YouTube. Hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. This is Flight Path USA, and we will see you in the next one.